The cops find him and they're like, "What happened?" And they find the toy and they pull the string and he just says like, "He had it coming."
Hello everyone, welcome to another Tank Talk. My name is Keith Millender.
And I am Brandon Lorick.
Man, what a reveal. That was a meme.
They probably didn't know. They probably thought it was a biker behind those sunglasses.
If we had an audience and they were like, "We love these guys and we want to make gifs about them," that would have been a gif. You just would have been gift, Brandon.
When Suzette walks
you would have been gift. Brandon, would you mind scooting like a centimeter to your left? I feel like our sleeves are rubbing together and
Yes.
it's tickling.
We're gonna start a fire.
It's tickling me. Welcome to this episode of Tank Talks, and we're going to get right into it today because we were on a roll. The last Tank Talk we filmed, don't know if it was the last one you saw, but it did not go super long as they typically do, so I like to keep to that.
We're gonna keep this one at 45 seconds.
Exactly, so we're about finished.
So here's the meat of the sandwich.
That's not true.
Woody is a bad guy.
Yes. In a recent Tank Talk, Brandon made a comment, and I don't know if I misunderstood it. I really don't remember the context of the comment because I don't watch our stuff back necessarily all the time. I don't know everything we say. Sometimes I find it hard to watch myself on camera.
We need a research team.
We do, but we don't pull any revenue, so don't expect to get paid. But in a recent video, Brandon made a comment or something about Toys R Us, Toy Story. And I either misheard or something, and I thought that he said that Woody was the bad guy in Toy Story. Mm-hmm. If you can remember when we said that, please do let us know. But I told Brandon I would really love to hear his reasoning behind why Woody is the bad guy in the Toy Story franchise, in the Toy Story trilogy. Mm-hmm. And Brandon has compiled his reasoning, and he's going to give us a treatise on why Woody is the bad guy in Toy Story. I hope that it will be not only entertaining, but also informative for you all. We appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much. I'm not sure exactly why I changed from hosting a talk show to being an anchor on the news
That's
program.
what happens.
It is what happens. So, Brandon, please lay this beautiful piece of information, this poetic, based on what I can see of your notes.
I wish it was
treatise.
just a 30-line poem.
On Toy Story. So please do tell us about Toy Story, and I will interject as needed.
So I started thinking, why is Woody the bad guy? Because I feel like a lot of times with theories, you can find something even if it's not there.
Right.
But as I started digging, I started realizing there was some dirt in this hole. Because there was a treasure chest in the hole.
Would you say that there was a snake in this boot?
There was a snake in the boot, and his name was Woody. So I have 3 reasons why Woody is the bad guy of Toy Story.
I'm really excited.
Number 1, love means putting yourself second. Woody only wants Andy to be happy with him. The moment something else makes Andy happy, Woody is not having any of that.
You're
right. When you truly love someone, you don't have to be the one that makes them happy.
Exactly.
You want them to be happy no matter what they're doing. If that's being at work, if that's having a singing career, that's making mashed potatoes.
All the things that Andy in Toy Story said he wanted, I believe.
So that's number 1.
So you're saying that Woody is selfish.
Yes, Woody does not love Andy.
You would say that Woody doesn't actually care about Andy's well-being. He only wants their relationship to remain strong. Mm-hmm. And while a noble pursuit, kind of selfish.
Number 2, Buzz Lightyear is in a fragile place. Woody forgoes proper psychology protocol.
Oh boy.
Much like in real life, if someone came up to you and said that they were a space captain, you shouldn't just slap them and say, "No, you're just a person." You need to take the time to realize what has made them snap. Then once you know why they have snapped, then you take the time to look in and say, okay, how do we fix this? How do I show him what is reality?
Now this is something that I haven't thought of before. When you mentioned that, I've never looked back and thought, why does Buzz Lightyear not know that he's a toy? Spoiler alert, they're all toys. Why did Buzz Lightyear not know, but how did the rest of them find out? How did the rest of them awaken to the fact that they were just toys?
They probably all took their proper time. I'm sure when Woody came out of the box, he thought that he was this cowboy.
Exactly.
Also, think about Toy Story 2, because I was really just looking at Toy Story 1. Mm-hmm. Toy Story 2, once he sees that there's this whole big legend about Woody, then he's all about being, look at me, I'm a cowboy. You're not a cowboy, you're a toy.
Remember how you told Buzz Lightyear you were a toy?
So, he's not following protocol with Buzz Lightyear. Once again, selfish.
What a villain.
Thirdly, after his sins, after he gets rid of Buzz Lightyear and treats him like crap, he thinks all is forgiven. So he thinks that he is above everyone, that he can just destroy a toy physically or mentally, and everything is cool because he's just there.
Explain what you mean by give me the plot point.
I just remember in the movie that like Buzz Lightyear leaves and he tells everyone like, "Hey, isn't this cool?" And they're all mad at him because they're like, "Woody, you've hurt Buzz Lightyear," or something like that. Sure. I just remember this point where he's like, "Come on, guys, trust me." He's either asking them for help or he's asking trust or whatever, and he just assumes that everyone's going to be like, "Oh yeah, it's good old Woody's here."
Right.
And so, also I forgot, going back to the Buzz Lightyear thing.
Certainly. Buzz
Lightyear thought that he was like a space captain.
Sure.
And Woody was not having any of that because he's like, "No, you're just a toy." But the little army men, when they're acting like army men, I don't see Woody shaking them saying, "You're not in the army, you're just a toy." No, they're allowed to be army men because they're not coming between Woody. So if Andy started talking about listening in the army, Woody's probably going to kill all the army men in their sleep.
Just a bunch of army men, like he's strangling them with his lasso.
Because they aren't a threat. So it really comes down to Woody would stop at nothing. If he isn't happy, no one else can be happy.
And that's the old saying when they talk about being happy. If Woody ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Woody is the villain of Toy Story.
Well, I understand. I would call him a villain. I wouldn't make him the big villain. Because the big villain, of course, is Andy's mom.
Andy's mom?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say it's Sid.
No. He's a troubled child. Also, you think about the darkness of that kid. Mm-hmm. Like, as a child, you think, oh, that's just a scary young boy. But you look at it as an adult. That kid's got some serious mental issues, and in today's day and age, he shouldn't have access to a firearm.
But now we bring Sid up. A girlfriend or fiance made a good point.
Yeah, fiance.
All those toys that he had, how did they get given to him? Could they have possibly been the toys that Andy liked? And they got threw away and given to Sid?
Oh, shoot, boy! Where's Sid get his toys, Brandon? Somebody tell us. We done uncut. You, sir, have dug deep, and you have pulled a King Cobra out of the Toy Story boot.
Now, I haven't seen Toy Story 3, but I can only hope that Woody has gotten past this dark passage.
I will tell you that based on, I believe, what I remember of Toy Story 3, he overcomes this. Because I believe, spoiler alert, at the end of Toy Story 3, he and the rest of the toys are given to a young girl who is not Andy. Mm-hmm. And they're okay with that. But I think most of the movie is them not being okay with being given away. Because Andy's going to college. Mm-hmm. Can't bring your toys to college.
Is he going to college, or did Woody kill him?
Well, could you imagine the end of Toy Story is Woody standing over like Andy's lifeless body covered in blood, saying like, "If I can't have you, can't nobody."
The cops find him and they're like, "What happened?" And they find the toy and they pull the string and he just says like, "He had it coming."
Yeah, he had it coming. Yeehaw!
They see a snake slithering out of like Andy's shoe.
Man, that would be some delicious symbolism. So there you have it, folks. Woody is a villain in Toy Story. He will stop at nothing to be happy. Mm-hmm. But what can be said for the rest of us? Would I kill Brandon to be happy? Depends on how happy. That's not true. I wouldn't kill Brandon to be happy. He's my buddy.
Wait, you would kill me to make yourself happy, or you would kill me because the way you made it sound is if it made you happy enough, you would kill me.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if it could make more sense if me being alive was making you hurt. Really, you're just a serial killer if you're like, it really make me, you being alive doesn't really affect me, but if I killed you, it'd make me pretty happy. That's...
We need in the video. No, I'm just kidding. That obviously wouldn't make me happy. I was trying to get us to the end. Okay. But we didn't make it. So, tell the folks something. Say something to them before we leave.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Brandon's finished. We filmed 2 tank talks today, and each of them have ended with some sort of emotional turmoil for me. The camera is dying, the light is blinking, that means we need to sign off. Woody is the villain in Toy Story. We thank you so much for watching this. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Please be sure to leave a comment, maybe some things you might like to see us talk about in the future. We love to talk about things, and we love to talk about what you would like us to talk about. So please leave us a comment. We will see you in the next video. Have a good week. Happy Tuesday. We'll see you later. We love you.